My name is Richard Kenyon. This is my first ever quilt, which is called First Night. The quilt celebrates Gustav Holst's The Planet Suite, which was written 100 years ago. So this is the centenary, and the celebration of the centenary. So Holst had a suite of 7 planets, so each of the whirligigs represents a different planet. And I've always been a bit of a sucker for tessellation. So this is a design based on a docagon, 10-sided shape, 10-sided polygon, and it's divided into 3 equal hexagons and then a bow tie hexagon as well that gives it that nice repeat pattern. Some of the fabrics are ones that I've produced myself. So for example, this one at the bottom here is made by steaming plants. So I went around the local park with my 2 sons and we picked various flowers and leaves and then steamed the calico with those flowers and some rusty nails to create that effect. Some of the others are created using a batik, using soil wax, and then there's mono printing as well at the top. So I used various fabrics that I'd created myself. Well, I started a course at Morley College in London on contemporary quilt making, and a lot of that is to do with actually making the fabric as well as sewing it together. So I'm in my day job. I'm a lawyer with Phil Fisher, which is a London law firm. I'm a partner at the firm. Like many modern jobs, it's very stressful, and I was looking for something to try and be a bit of a stress buster. So I wanted to do something creative. I can't draw, I can't paint, but I'd learnt to sew through my mother. Mother taught me when I was very young. So I thought maybe if I could do something that involved sewing. And that was just a few years ago, and it's become a bit of an obsession. So although it was supposed to be a stress buster, I now find myself up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning just finishing a little bit more. I've always been a bit of a union man, so I've joined the Quilters Guild and also the Quilters Guild collection, which looks after the quilts up in York. Yeah, well, the first quilt I've ever completed. So I've got a few others which I have started and taken to a stage, but this was the first one I've ever completed. I feel disproportionately happy. I mean, to exhibit something is really quite exciting. To finish it is because there are so many things in my life which are unfinished. It was really great to finish something, and it's lovely to see it on display.